OKO Twisted Frog Racing. I'm here with my dad, Jeremy, and I'm talking to Super Mario!
It's Mario time!
Oh yeah, Mario time. Okay, more like Mario Ruiz. Welcome. Mario Ruiz, OMG, I am so excited to be talking with another Team AZ driver. Tell us about Super Mario, where did you grow up?
I was actually born and raised in Yuma, Arizona, which is basically the border town between Mexico and the United States. Oh. So that's where I grew up. And then when I was 22, I moved over here to Phoenix. And now I live here in Chandler.
And Chandler, Arizona. So where is that? For most people can reference like Phoenix. That's southwest?
So yeah, it's southeast.
Oh, east.
Portion of Phoenix.
Okay.
So I'm on the borderline between Chandler and Gilbert.
Okay.
So not in the Mushroom Kingdom?
No, I still haven't found the Mushroom Kingdom.
Hey, I'll be happy to send over a giant box of mushrooms.
Wow, that's a great idea. That means my cars are going to get bigger, huh? Now they're going to become monster trucks.
Uh-huh.
You could send over stars.
Oh!
And coins. Oh,
that would be amazing. I would definitely need a couple of those for the big races.
Yeah.
Imagine Super Mario with a star.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Tell me, how did you get started in NRC and how have you ended up racing no prep?
I actually started when I was back in Yuma. There's a small hobby shop called Fast Eddie's. That's the local hobby shop over there in Yuma. And he put a race. It was a drag racing race. And I had my first RC car was a two-wheel drive Slash. So I had my Slash and I cut one of my short course truck bodies and kind of put it together to go race, and it was so much fun. And when I moved down over here to Phoenix area, I saw that there was a group of guys. Jay and Kyle were the ones who I started racing first, and then Coy over here on the east side. So that's how I got started.
So Coy's like a legend in my opinion.
Yeah.
In no prep. I mean, he really.
That's right.
Yeah. So did you?
Coy's the man.
Yeah. Did you race anything before no prep or like off road at all or anything serious? No.
No, nothing.
Got the no prep.
The only other RC that I do would be planes. Oh. I fly planes.
Ooh.
Like just little paper gliders, like just little paper gliders, or like actual big like Moger planes.
Yeah, they're RC as well. They're scale. I mean, the biggest one I have, it's the wingspan's probably like 6 foot.
Oh.
And the smallest one I have is probably like 2-3 feet. Little Cessna.
That's big.
It's a carbon cub.
So you were on a team that has defined teamwork in racing. Tell me what your experience has been so far.
It's been great. It's amazing. I would not trade anything for being on such a great team. I mean, we have great teammates. I mean, everybody's super helpful. Mark, Frank, Chris, Taylor, Tony. Everybody's willing to help out, give a hand to anybody who needs the help. And I learn a lot from those guys. And we do put a great team effort together. So I think as a team, we're pretty solid.
Yeah. And also one of the first teams outside of, an electronics company team or a chassis team, but you guys were it was the first just team thing.
Yep. It was an honor for me when they invited me to become part of the team.
That's awesome, man.
So, if Frank Greer is Mr. Attraction on Team AZ, what's your specialty?
My specialty would be pulling the trigger. That's what I do good.
Okay.
That's what they call me, the trigger puller.
So do you have like good reaction times?
I used to be really good until the past couple races. I don't know what's going on with me.
Yeah, I had the same experience. I used to be Mr. Tree Chopping. In fact, at my first ever bracket race, Dial-In, they actually had a competition for who could get the fastest reaction time in the race. In the race, it actually had to be in the race, not during like a test pass. But I got a .002.
Wow.
I think
that's impressive.
I think that's my fastest reaction time ever, and I won a tool stand for it.
Yep.
Nice.
And then he got.
So that makes you practice a lot. You like video games, huh?
Yeah.
There you go.
And tell him your other way of practicing when you go to the start line.
Yeah. Yeah. And on that same day, I took a trip from one of my friends. I don't remember who, but I took my chair and my controller. And I went to the start line, and all day just practiced the light.
It still does.
That's pretty smart. Yeah. I might actually have to try that out next race.
Yeah.
Thank you for the idea.
You're welcome. I did probably 3-4 hours that day.
Okay.
And he still goes up and does it from time. Like if he needs to clear his head or something, or I can tell he's nervous, I'll just tell him to take his controller up and go, pretend like he's racing and just try to, get the light going.
In fact, I'm pretty sure my first ever sub .100 reaction time was a .022.
Maybe I don't remember.
Wow,
that was an Instagram, but yeah, you know what? It's just a good tool to have in the old toolbox, right?
That's right. Reaction is a pretty big part of the racing, to be quite honest. I mean, last race where I run against Jay and lost, I had a faster ET than Jay, but he had a way better reaction than me, so he got me. But it's part of racing.
Yep.
Jay Joseph. No, I don't know.
Jay Joseph.
Joseph got him. I mean, only by he got the whole shot, right?
Wow.
Dustin, what is it?
That is a whole shot.
It seems like you are always super positive and happy.
That's right. You got to be positive in life.
Yep.
Electronics. Nobody has claimed that Team AZ was the first to use the 4-pole motor. Yet after Team AZ and a few other guys had a great run at Super Chip with those green cans, they were the hot ticket.
I mean, to be quite honest with you, on electronics and all that, that's the great thing about having a solid team. It's a combination of everybody helping out. Mark was the one that brought the green can. I don't know where he got it from or how he got into the green can factory, but look at this.
I'm guessing you're going to show us a green can.
Ooh, I like that paint job too.
Yeah, that's a pretty rad paint job. Green can.
There you go.
Green can.
The green monster.
And if I'm correct, that was the first commercially available 4-pole motor, or were there some before that?
There were others. But
I think there was a couple out there. I mean, the first 4-pole motor I ever had was actually on the first Lash. I was drag racing, and it was a Viper Copperhead, and that was my first 4-pole motor that I ever had. And then I had the T-Can. But then when everybody started racing, I remember the first motor I had on my Slash was a 7.5 turn Orion with an Orion ESC. And then that's when I met Mark, and he started helping me out to get faster because I was super slow compared to the rest of the crew over here. And he was the one that started helping me out, Frank and all Taylor, and all those fast guys. And with a little bit of help of them, then they started going into different routes. And I remember the last turn we had, or I had in my car, was the 3.0 from R1. And then that's when they came up with the 4-pole, the green can, and that's what we're running right now.
So when did you first meet Mark? What year or how long ago? When did you guys first meet?
I think it's actually a really good question. I would say probably 2019.
Oh, okay. So it's been, so you've known him for a little while then. Yeah. It's not like.
Yeah, 2018, 2019.
I was gonna say something, but I forgot.
I couldn't hear you. It was breaking off.
Oh, next.
I was gonna say something, but I forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh. Don't worry. It happens to me all the time.
That's why we write things down.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, I just remembered. Shameless plug. If you look at my YouTube channel, I have an old video of me calling out Tim Smith on how to pronounce McLean. This video is to make sure everyone knows that Tim Smith often destroys how it is pronounced. Tim, it's not McLean or McLeod. In fact, it's not McLaren or McDougall or McDonald's. It's McLean. McLan. What's it like to be ahead of the changes in no prep?
I mean, I wouldn't say ahead of anything. I mean, to be quite honest with you, everybody learns and evolves. It's part of the sport. And I think having a team is the key because, I mean, everybody backs you up, helps out, and one way or another, we all help each other. So I would say, like, we have a great foundation, and that helps out a lot.
So when will you and the other guys on Team AZ start running the flipper car?
So the flipper car is actually an invention from Mark. So he's still testing a couple things on it. I'm sure it's going to be a great car, but he's still working on it.
Is it something like? I guess what he was trying to get at will there be a point where that will become the car that you guys all, if it worked out, would that be something you guys would all switch to?
Absolutely. I mean, if it works out, that's part of being a team.
Yeah.
Whatever works out, that's what we're all going to support.
What's the process with that? Like, is it just when he starts seeing the consistency that you guys all feel comfortable with?
Yeah, mainly that it performs solid and it's making pass from A to B every time.
Okay.
Because that's the key. Being able to have a consistent car.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe for the next car, you'll have control arms on both sides of the dog bone, upper and lower.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
Yeah, he loves to control that for sure. So I am planning to come visit Arizona in 2023. Can you tell me what happens when you let Frank Greer Electronics?
Can you repeat the question? I couldn't hear you. I heard that you're coming to Arizona in 2023, and then electronics. That's all I heard.
What happens when you land Frank Electronics?
Well, they tend to work really, really hard, and it's a super fast car, and then smoke comes out of them. That's how hard they work.
So what you're saying is they don't always come back working the same way they did when you lend?
They work better. They work better.
They work better.
They come back with the Frank's tune and the secret sauce.
Oh!
I expect you to say that when they come back, you file an RMA.
They don't have no. There is no remember. There's no repairs for that ESC.
Yep, there's no warranty on electronics.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh.
How do you?
Hey, but it's a learning lesson. That's how we learn, burning things up.
keep flipping out.
You push them to the limits, and then you come back a little bit out.
Yeah, like 4 ES or 3 or 4 ESCs at a race recently.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive. I think that's a world record.
I think it's up there. I mean, definitely for the team. Oof, man.
How do you stay calm when the pressure is on?
I don't know. I was just born that way. I mean, I'm pretty relaxed. Mainly, I would say I don't take anything that serious.
Yeah.
I mean, there's more important stuff going around the world than to be super nervous or serious or freaking out about racing a toy car. That's how I see it. And for me, it's about meeting people, having fun, helping out each other, and just enjoying the moment.
What were your thoughts on Redemption 2.0? Is Redemption in sight? Do tell.
So this is actually going to be my first time going. I couldn't make it last year. So I'm super, super excited. I'm going to be able to go race this year. I heard it's a great race. So I'm pretty excited. I mean, a lot of people, a lot of fast guys are going to be there. So that's what we do. Try to build fast cars to go and compete against other fast guys in the nation.
When is that race?
It's going to be in September 10th, 11th.
Okay. Ooh, and
9, 10, 11.
And that's in Colorado, right?
No, it's going to be in Kansas.
Kansas. Okay. Oh, that's right. I knew that. Okay. Oh, why? Yeah, man. Okay. So that was. So some of these have been sent in from your teammates. So I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
That was one that was sent in by Frank. I have no idea if they're.
Here's one that was sent in by Christopher. Do you think shirts should be mandatory at the start line?
Oh no! I hope they make them optional. I mean, I was really in shock when the guy over there in Wisconsin was racing with no shirt. I was like, oh my god! I guess over there in Kansas, I'm gonna be racing without a shirt too. I mean, if Chris is okay with that, as long as Mr. Schwartz is okay.
I think what you should do is with Sharpie is just write, your sponsors on your skin, and then be like, what? I'm still, repping.
That's actually a pretty good idea. I'm gonna have to think about that.
Oh, that'd be so awesome. You're like, what? I'm wearing a shirt. It's it's my skin shirt. Yeah, Chris. Yeah, see, he's repping his team.
Team AC.
Yeah, he had to make sure wear that. Okay, you're good. You're
I thought you were gonna hit me in the face.
Okay, well, you're getting a little. All right.
Okay, back on track.
Back on track. There, good answer.
Okay. Now here are a few questions I'd like to always ask racers. The first one I am really excited about. Do you have any good luck charms or superstitions?
I do have one, and I carry it to all of my races. Ever since you sent us this, we've been doing really good at every race. So this is our luck charm. The whole team carries their charm.
And then the flipping is that just to kind of remind you, or just kind of because we love seeing that. That's awesome. Is it just something? How did that come about for you?
Well, I always carry it in my pocket. So before the race, I mean, I know this is going to be my good luck. So I'll flip it, and if it lands on OKO, that means I'm going to win.
Because I win. Lands on OKO.
Yeah. Do you want to tell them how the chips came about?
Yeah, so first...
Yeah, tell me. I want to know.
Yeah.
So we originally heard about the Shark Buggies company.
Who told you about it? Or how did you learn about the sharks?
By Frank Greer.
No. Christopher Schwartz.
Oh, Chris Schwartz.
I can't believe you forget. Pick that up. All right. So you were interviewing Christopher, and he did what? He showed you his
shark. His shark that he got from beating, by beating the kids who own shark bodies in a race.
Kid Sims.
It's adorable. I want it.
Oh, that is rad.
It's adorable.
Yeah.
So he has to take one of those to every race, because just in case.
Yeah, he brings one to every race, and if somebody beats him, they get a picture with Kid Sims and a shark. You got me saying it now.
Is it Kid Sims?
Yeah.
Dude.
I have my shark too.
Oh, you have
Do
a
you want me to show
shark?
you my shark?
Yeah.
Shark.
Yeah.
Let me go and grab it from the garage. I'll be right back.
Alright.
Shark.
Hi, Sophia. Oh, he has a two-story house in Arizona. That's rare. Did you know that? Well, because heat rises. And so a lot of houses are single story. And your shirt's getting there's watches on it. And you drinking the Gatorade out of it. We'll wash it after this. Stay focused. Stop going off track. Okay, great. Except for... And your tongue is now moving. Alright. And we're back! Tongue in your mouth.
Oh, they
The
squeaked?
coolest part about the shark.
We did not know they squeaked.
All they do.
Hi, Sophia got you another. Sophia! We need Sophia. We need a Sophia, because I'm Sophia here. I get all of the, I have to get all the drinks and stuff. Wow! I did not know that you had a shark. That's awesome. So, okay.
Yeah, this came from Kid and King of the Streets.
Oh, okay.
And it's actually signed by Jasmine too. RC Divas.
Nice. So,
I got the honor to got Kid's signature and her signature too.
nice.
I kind of just want to reach through the screen and squish it.
And squeak it. So
It's really cool.
that is rad. So tell him. So you saw that during your interview with Chris, and then what did you decide to do?
My OKO chips. As a way to congratulate people who beat me in a race. Not just like we happen to be testing at the same time, but like in an actual race for something on the line.
And who else gets one?
What?
And who else can get one? How?
They can also get one by donating to Twisted Frog Racing or by driving the Twisted Frog free rent a race car.
Or those that inspire and help us, like Team AZ.
Yeah, that's why Team AZ got their poker chips.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. We appreciate it.
Can you not? Okay. All right. Can you keep? Sophia's ready. Are you ready?
Sophia's ready.
Yeah. All right.
Wait, I actually want to tell him. I actually want to tell Mario one of my good luck charms.
What's one of your good luck charms?
So one of the reasons I like green apple Gatorade is because it dyes my tongue Twisted Frog green.
Oh, there you go. Makes sense now.
Yeah, right. And sometimes his lip too, but we didn't do his lip today because I made him drink with the straw. All right. All right. Ready?
What is her current chassis and electronics setup? Please be specific.
What chassis and electronics I race?
Yeah.
So I actually have my car right here. This chassis that I run here, watch out, Sophia, is Team G RFP. It's gonna be the Apollo, and that's what I run. I have the Castle, and then I have the R1 speed controller with the R1 battery, and I do have the R1 servo as well.
And is that gearbox? That's their gearbox too, also correct?
Yeah, this comes from Team GFRP.
Awesome. Wow.
Yeah, it's everything's box stock. I mean, haven't done anything. This would be the 23 Apollo 23.
Which
It's a great platform.
yeah. Except for you do. Are those the Stashy hardware kit?
Yeah, hardware. Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We gotta save some weight.
Yeah. Speaking of weight,
What weights do you run in your car? I'm talking about shocks and diff.
Shocks, I do run 50 weight oil, and the diff, I have 200K.
Wait, 50 in both in all the shocks.
Yeah, all the way around. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's interesting.
And I do have the short shocks all the way around.
I think we're like 60, 80. And I think
60, 80?
Yeah. But I honestly, if we put 60, 60, I don't, or
70, 70.
I don't think it would matter. I think it's, yeah. I think the days of like super stiff rear, I don't think the front is mattering as much as it used to.
Actually, when I had my rear motor car, I was running 90 on the back.
Really? Well,
yeah.
I'm trying to, I'd have to go to our, so I know in the summer we did go up. I'd have to look at, I think we're actually a little stiffer in the rear right now. Let me see. We are, because I just changed it. I couldn't. Sorry. We're at 100 in the rear. Sorry.
There you go.
80. Yeah, because in this summer, I mean, it's so weird. Like, we see such big transitions that there was definitely a point where we were having like 80-degree days, 80, 90, that it definitely was like time to change to a little bit, just one step up in oil. Because it was definitely a noticeable difference. For sure, yeah. There's a good.
What tire front and rear are you running, and what conditioners and preps are you using?
The only one conditioner that I use is Pink Lemonade. That's the only thing my tires touch, and I mean that's all you need.
Yeah.
And for prep, we're using the Monster Grip.
And what front wheels and tires are you running?
I actually just got this tires right here.
Oh.
They're made. I totally forgot the name of the guy.
Are they the Cyrils?
Here, what's his name? Let me actually go through my messages.
Yeah. There's Josh Cyrils making some. I know there are others that are making them now too, though.
It's his Facebook name is Underdog NPRC.
Oh,
Those are the ones I'm running, and they're the Tactic. Those are the wheels by J Concepts.
God. Oh, okay. Okay. So, perfect.
Those are the ones I'm running on the front.
Okay.
And on the back,
Oh.
I do have the red Voodoos.
Nice. Oh, reds right now? It's not too hot for those?
Well, that's what I was practicing on today, but right now we're on red and gold.
Okay.
And we're back! So, what driver do you want to race against most in a final?
Who would I like to race on the finals?
Ooh. Say yes.
Yes.
I mean, to be quite honest with you, I don't care who I'm racing against. I'm always focused on my game, because at the end of the day, how I see it, it doesn't matter who's right next to me if I don't do the best job I can do. So as long as I perform, I think I should be able to race anybody. I feel pretty confident about my car, and it should do its job. So it's up to me to perform the game. It's up to me to be Super Mario.
Yeah, I actually have a chip on my. I actually have a chip on my shoulder with Brett Wilson, who has beat me countless times in dialed in.
But you've beat him a couple times, just not as many as he's beat you.
Yeah, but he stole a final from me.
I think two, but okay, yeah.
Yeah,
And let me tell you something. Even the best racer in the whole world is going to lose a race. So
Absolutely.
don't focus about losing. Just focus about keeping your game up and having a good sportsmanship.
Okay.
What is your best RC memory?
My best RC memory, I would say probably when I first got my first Slash. I was just so excited. I remember opening the box and I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow.
That's cool. What was was your first Slash like a off-road? Like
Yeah.
like
Short course truck.
Yeah.
But we didn't have a track, so we would just play right there in front of the house on the street.
Oh man, yeah.
And then we started doing drags with the Slash.
We're actually allegedly, as soon as they get the sand, we're gonna start at our track.
Sand drags?
Yeah, we're gonna have sand drags. So,
That would be so cool.
yeah. So I guess they only do 66 foot, or at least that's what we're gonna start with. But I think it's gonna be a blast. I mean, yeah.
It should.
I have a few really good ones. My first time ever doing RC when I went to Die Hard for the first time. My first ever me doing the Die Hard RC loaner carpet race. I'm renting a car for $5 and drove it around for the afternoon. Yeah, that was pretty fun. My first ever turf race, which is the first and only time I've ever podiumed.
That's not true, but anyways, okay.
In carpet.
Oh, okay. Okay.
My first time ever doing drag. I remember just getting my 13.5. I remember just doing my 13.5. I'm just doing a Die Hard RC big test day. My first ever drag race where I lost to Red Wilson. But I still won the reaction time competition. Yeah, those are some of my favorite RC memories.
Nice. Those are some good memories.
Okay. And now your favorite question.
Oh, yeah. My favorite question.
Not remember Sophia's there, so you can't be too loud. You gotta be. You can.
What's your favorite question?
Do you play it safe or do you let the big dog eat?
To be honest with you, it all depends on the race and who am I racing against. Because if I know their car's capable of doing a great time, you have to let the dog eat. Like, you have to. There's no way.
Like it's Frank Ulbrich? Or Lindsay
Exactly. I mean, if you're racing any of the fast guys on the nation, there's no way you could have any margin of error, either on your reaction or on your car going extremely fast, because those guys are just going to be extremely fast.
Yeah.
And it's not like you get a chance to race against them every day. So whenever you're racing a big guy, you got to make sure you give your best performance.
So I'll tell you, one of my favorite RC moments or races watching, at least, I think was the last Arizona race from that series that they were doing, when you showed up late, came off the trailer, lost your first race, went into the losers bracket, and then the Team AZ guys, everybody went far or did well. Mark made it to the finals, and then you made it to the finals and won also. And I think because we were here just like, I don't even remember what night it was. It was like a Saturday night or anything. But
it was like Saturday night.
There was like nothing going on, so we were just kind of watching. You know what I mean? It's not like that's a big race or anything, but it was fun to watch. And Kyle, I love Kyle's format, especially for that, for that type of race. It's fast paced. So to see you come with your team right off the trailer, and yeah, you lose the first race, but that was like your first or second pass, right? And
that was my first.
That was your first pass, yeah. And then you went and swept all the way through the losers bracket and to win it, right? I mean, dude, that was one of my favorite, I think, nights of just watching racing with him. We're just, wait, is your hair just, you and this hair thing, you're wigging me out.
I like shaking it.
Oh, it really, for me and him, we were sitting here watching it, and we can put it, it's fun because we can put our races up on the TV, the big screen. And we were just watching those. I don't know, that was a fun one, I think.
And that's what having a solid team does, because at the end of the day I had zero testing, I nothing. So it was just the whole team, Mark, Frank, Chris, helping me out, and they're like, no, put this on the tires, do this, boom, 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 and it starts working. It's the magic of having the team.
Dude, it was just awesome. That's just one of my, I wanted to make sure we mentioned that at some point, because it was just, that was a fun one to watch. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Drivers ready? Watch light. Whoa, coming in hot. I'm going to go with Mario on that one. Good job, Mario. Shows up off the trailer. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you, everybody. Drive safe.
That's good. Thank y'all.
Thanks, guys. We'll talk to you guys later.
All right.
Bye.
Okay. Mario, before we finish, is there anything you want to add or anyone you want to thank?
I want to thank you. Thank you for always being part of Team AZ. And we're trying to make you proud every single race. We're always thinking on you. Everybody carries their ships. And other than that, I do want to thank my sponsors as well. I want to thank Dustin. Without him, this wouldn't be possible. So the whole team, GFRP, I'm very proud to be part of the team. And obviously the whole Team AZ. Without Frank, Mark, Taylor, Chris, and Tony, we wouldn't have a team. And I probably wouldn't even be competing at this level if I didn't have a solid team, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty hard to be keeping up with the big guys out there.
Yeah. And you are doing you and the whole team do an amazing job. It's
Well, thank you. We appreciate it.
yeah. I love watching you guys race. Mm-hmm. And
Mario, thank you so much for taking your time today to talk with us. Today's interview was brought to you by McLean Racing, Leader C, and Expert Surfos. To all those listening, please check my Facebook page, Twisted Frog Racing, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Twisted Frog. Go! Teamwork!
Teamwork.
yeah, it's on there.
That's right.
Amen. What are you still doing here? It's over. Alright. Well, since you're still here, I want to make an announcement, and I want it to be on camera. Reading my lips! Sand drag racing. Everyone has all these two-pole motors that they ain't gonna be using a no prep anymore. So throw them in the sand drags, people. Throw them in. I know that sand drag racing is gonna be the next big thing in our sea. OKO out.